My name's Rich, and I'll show you why. It's because I like to play with money. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. See how that works? It's psychological.
Yeah.
You're not falling for the stall, are you? No, okay, check this out. We'll try it like this. If you look really close, you'll see it's actually 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's
These days, just about everything he does is magic. But Rich Ferguson didn't always live the charmed life.
to actually fly.
He was born in Salinas in 1970. His mother was murdered when he was 5 years old, his father serving life in prison for drug trafficking and other crimes. Because of his rough upbringing, Ferguson says he learned to read people at a very young age.
So I just kind of had to fend for myself. I was very analytical, very observant, almost freakishly observant, which is my whole life. For 11 years, I had to sit, analyze, be a step ahead of people at all times. It has 100% to do with why I do what I do.
When he was 11 years old, he was adopted by a family from San Luis Obispo. For the first time in his life, he started going to school and learned to read.
Junior high was very difficult for me. Scholastically, it was horrible. It was embarrassing. In high school, I started doing really well, and I started getting into more advanced classes. And in college, it was just an explosion of freedom because I got to pick what I wanted. It was awesome.
As he got older, his fascination in science and psychology grew.
I had an interest in dabbling and creating and stuff. I wasn't so much into crunching numbers, but more like inventing things.
He studied mechanical engineering at Cuesta College and then Cal Poly. But it wasn't until a few years after he'd graduated he stumbled upon something that would change his life.
I was probably 24, 25, and I went in Santa Barbara, of all places. There was a place on State Street called World of Magic. Okay. And I went in there with my cousin, and I thought, oh, this is cool. Oh, tricks. Okay, cool.
Performing magic came naturally to Ferguson.
Okay.
Soon after uncovering his new talent, he decided to quit his job and pursue his passion.
I literally, from the moment that I had interest in magic, the actual magic part, cards and coins, it was within a couple weeks I said, oh my gosh, this is it. I literally, in my early 20s, joined the Chamber of Commerce and started soliciting as an entertainer.
Today, Ferguson, now known as the Icebreaker, mystifies audiences around the world.
I'm more of a magician, mentalist, psychologist, comedian mix. I kind of wing it, and I have kind of a high-risk wing it style of performance.
He's winged it for Oprah, Weird Al, Neil Patrick Harris, and countless other stars.
Let me present to you something that's going to freak you out.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you straight up, it's going to give you goosebumps.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
He's also consulted for marketing firms and made a name for himself in the poker world.
All is related to the clever thinking behind mentalism and magic. It really is very, very related. It's a unique chess game.
Now he's dedicated to helping children on the Central Coast.
If my card isn't here, I'm gonna freak out.
In San Luis Obispo, Sara Cole, your Central Coast News.
See what I mean? You wouldn't have believed it otherwise.